Who's a nerd like I am? First book I ever bought, Dungeon Master's Guide. Second book, The Monster Manual. And of course the third book, The Player's Handbook, which was eaten by my dog. Why do I bring this up, and what does it have to do with anything music related? Well, I'll show you. Monster Manual, 1977 I think this was published. I started playing in 1979. And there's an artist, DAT, David A Trampier. That's what I want to see. I went and I saw an ad on Facebook Marketplace. This kid was selling an Explorer body and a Telecaster body and a neck, and it was cheap. It was like $100. So I decided, let's go get that. And long story short, the neck's fine, but the body, the Explorer body, is terrible. It made me really start thinking, man, I really kind of want an Explorer. Freaky Things has a show coming up in a couple weeks, the 6th of June. And I thought it'd just be kind of cool. I just got my head thinking, and I'm like, let's just get one. And so I started looking at guitar kits, and I found one by Jaymz on Amazon for $159, I believe. And there's a couple of things I didn't like about it. All in all, this is the story of this guitar. I started filming kind of the whole unboxing of this and what I was doing to it, and then got into it without filming. So I didn't use any of the parts that came with this kit, other than the neck, the body, and the plates. You know, that's it. Not even the jack. So I'm going to run down what it is that's in this. Play a little bit, even though I've got a video where I actually mic'd it up with a 57 to show how it sounds. This is the Jaymz AX Explorer Do-It-Yourself Guitar Kit. It was $159, $160 from Amazon. The first thing I wanted was black. This is a Guyker Tune-O-Matic bridge tailpiece. It was $30. I think this is the most expensive thing that I purchased. Dobro Black Metal Toggle is a Dobro. I got Homer Black Sealed tuners. These were like $11.70. This is one thing that I might change and go to locking tuners or something like that. They seem fine. They're a little loose, but I might tighten them up a little bit. I really haven't done much to the tuners. Seymour Duncan Invaders, not. They were SAPHUE, just white Invader-style pickups, and I got the set of them for $20. And I put the original bridge in there, or not the bridge, but the neck pickup in there, and it sounded fine. I just didn't like the way it looked with two white pickups. So this I pulled out of my '89 BC Rich. This is a Seymour Duncan SH-1 59 neck pickup. Why a neck pickup was in a BC Rich Gunslinger? You tell me. Okay, I got Seymour Duncan 500K tone pots and volume pot. I've got 0.01 orange capacitor in this. Told me that it was going to slightly tame harsher highs, help prevent bridge pickup from sounding too ice picky. There was trouble fitting some of the stuff in to here. I originally was going for a push-pull pot, and it just wouldn't fit. And I didn't feel like buying one of the small ones, so I just went for a typical tone pot. Dungeons & Dragons D12s, which I slowly drilled. I've got a video of that somewhere. I might put it in this extended video. But I drilled them out and created knobs out of D12. It says 79 because that is the year I started playing Dungeons & Dragons. Okay, all you nerds out there, these are my original from '79 3 books I bought. I got the Dungeon Masters actually first, the wizard logo. I'm wanting to put that on this wizard logo. This is what I want to put on the truss rod cover. Notice how, if anybody plays D&D like we did when we were 9, 10 years old, that's what they look like. My dog got into that one. But you know what? It's still there. It's still there. I like my name, my 9-year-old name, Chuck. And I was flipping through. I thought that was cool. My brother-in-law, who is an incredible tattoo artist, I was going to have recreate that or illustrate something like that. He said that would be difficult. He could do it, but it would be difficult. And we kind of brainstormed a little bit, and I thought, man, why don't I just screen print this? I looked all over YouTube and the internet for somebody screen printing a guitar. I could not find one. So here you go. This is a screen printed guitar body. This is what it ended up coming out like. I probably started getting it down a little too fast, and I lost a lot of the detail in here, which bummed me out, but it's cool. It's what it is. I got this guitar to learn how to do setups, fret stuff, to swap parts. With everything on this guitar cost approximately $280 to $300. I'm not including, I mean, hell, this pickup is 99 bucks. So take that out and everything else is about 300 bucks. Oh yeah, I also bought some latex rubber tubing for the springs. I hate freaking dealing with springs. Painted with an Angelus purple and black leather, so a purple dye and a black leather dye. So purple leather dye, black leather dye. That's it. That's everything that's there. Oh, a tube of acrylic paint that was $6 at Michael's. I've got a friend of mine that's a screen printer. We do a lot of stuff together. He does a lot of the work for my band, and I offered him, since I'm a photographer, I like to trade out for services, so I am going to hopefully do some family pictures for him or whatever he wants in the future. I like to barter a lot. That's the story of this guitar. If you want to see the whole of it, this video will probably be pretty long, but I'm going to just include it anyway. And I'll put chapters in there on, you know, the unboxing, the sanding, the screen printing, which I think is pretty interesting. The finishing, I don't have any of the wiring. You wouldn't want to watch me wire anyway, because it's everything you don't do. I don't know how many times I've burnt myself soldering. So don't look at that. That is your clean pickup. Like I said, I've got a video later on in this video. I'll put it, at least it'll be linked, where I've actually mic'd this up with the 57 and run it through Logic. This is just outside with one of these mics next to it, but. Neck pickup. Both of them together. Put back to this $10, since two of them were $20, Invader clone. All right, here we go. One other thing I did to this guitar. When you're doing it, this neck has got a piece that goes in down to about right here. And you glue it in. So it kind of becomes, it's not a bolt-on neck. And I took some, oh my gosh, what is this, a Bondo, and kind of made, and it's not the best, but it kind of works. I got rid of the kind of the hard edges of where it looked like it was cut in, and I just kind of took Bondo and just built this up, and then, you know, kind of sanded it down. That was pretty cool. The only thing, I relicked the edges to kind of make it look like my, how the guides look, or like, you know, I wanted to, so I relicked the edges to make it kind of look like the edges of the books, just to kind of give it that feel. So hopefully you'll watch the rest of the video and see what I did. If anybody's new or interested in this, I would say if you already know how to do this stuff, don't watch this, or unless you just want to laugh at me. Making something that I think is pretty dang cool. Look for chapters below to see what is all included in this.